Starting over here is a partial list of some of the hospitals that we have sent to. Some of them are in the U.S., one is in Germany, a couple in Afghanistan, and the rest in Iraq. And this is our citation from Congress. It was presented by Congressman Courtney. And this is the one from the state legislature. It was presented to us by Senator Meyer and then Representative Heinrich. And we start over here. We have letters from the soldiers. We have a letter from then Attorney General Blumenthal, Senator Dodd, and many letters from the wounded as thank yous, including their family. This is a guitar autographed by John Cafferty and the Beaver Band Brown when they appeared in Madison. And here we start with pictures of the wounded. There's a group in the eastern part of the state. It's not a biker gang. They are mostly mid-level executives. They're all Marines and they ride bikes, so they call themselves the Leathernecks. Every year they would go down to the National Naval Medical Center and present a guitar. And this is one they presented, and you can see the young man had face shrapnel.
George, why are you doing this?
It needs to be done. It helps with the physical and psychological rehab of these kids, and it's very tough for somebody who is in the 18 to 20 category to be faced with the possibility they have no arms, they don't have hands, they have missing fingers, or they're missing legs. And it's the least we can do, and the therapy departments at all the hospitals have said that playing a musical instrument like a guitar helps with self-esteem and helps with the rehab work.
You have no military background. Are you doing this because of your dad? And tell me about him.
Yes, partially. When I was very young, we went past a gentleman who was sitting in a wheelchair. It was the Veterans Memorial Poppies for the disabled. And back then there were 25 cents. He handed the man a $5 bill, wouldn't take change, and he said, if you have a chance to do something, do it. So we're doing it.
Well, tell me about your dad as well.
Well, I have his photocopy of his award here. After kamikaze attack on the hospital that he commanded in New Guinea, they evacuated to Australia, and then with the 3rd Field Hospital, they were there at the invasion of Luzon of the Philippines.
World War II.
World War, yeah. And he was handed 14 GIs who'd either been shot or bayoneted in or near the heart. All 14 survived. They gave him the Bronze Star. And then later he was one of the doctors supervising immediate triage of returning POWs after the fall of Manila. And the families told me when they found out what I was doing, you know, if Dad were alive, he'd be right there helping us. So there we are.
How can people help you grow your organization?
Well, donations are the key. We're a 501c3, and all donations are acknowledged in writing, and it's tax deductible. It's a handy thing. We're coming April 15th.
And you're working with an instrument company then that gives these?
Many instrument companies. Yamaha's the leader. When they did reach $20,000 in retail price of the instruments, they gave us free guitars, keyboards, electronic drum kits. They sent their district manager here, Joe Firecrow, who is an endorser. He plays at Hammonasset a lot, was here, and he performed. Nicole Frechette, the country singer from Madison, who's an endorser, was here. And we had some dignitaries from the musical instrument industry come here. And it was also covered by Channel 8.
So you've given out how many guitars?
We're just shy. Well, it's guitars, keyboards, electronic drum kits. We're just shy of 1,950 at this point over almost 5-year period. I do this with my friend who is the co-founder, Clark Nicely. He also lives in Madison. He's a disabled vet from Shield Storm. And a comment he made to me and a little discussion opened the door to do this. And we contacted Walter Reed initially, and they said, basically, go away. This was about the time of the Michael Moore movie about Bush. And I know Jerry Curran, he's a surgeon and lives in Madison. And he's West Point also, and I told Jerry about it, and he said, I'll make a call. Called me the next day, said, now call Walter Reed, and they welcomed us. We made 2 major trips down there, and that started it. And then word got around between all the military hospitals, and before we knew it, we were inundated, and the rest is history.